Oh boy. Anna, the Palatine, has a whole lot of words for us. As you've seen, the compound is a fragile bastion against the myriad evil running amok in First Ward. Wow. Though the Hetman will not admit it, we need to be fostering more alliances with those around us, not alienating the ones we already have. The Carney will not protect us until we heal the schism. Now, can I heal the schism until my sovereignty is recognized? It's chess now with the Hetman, and I think I found my next move. The Forlorn live below us in the tunnels beneath the compound. They are former ghouls who've had their minds restored. Ooh! What do you mean, XLG? I have Street Wars. I could just go buy a DVD of it. Like, you can buy it off of Amazon. It's like $100 used. Why do you think I'm saying you should arrange a watch party of Street Wars, bro? Sorry. They are reputable folk, the forlorn, trapped in their now desiccated frames, remembering every hideous act they committed in the red-minded madness their former affliction. Oof! They are pariahs. Even here in First Ward, they would make powerful friends. Find the Hetman and convince them to let you enter the tunnels and speak to the forlorn. You'll bluster and mock my attempts to parley with them, but he will not deny you. The compound is afraid of the forlorn, thinking them monsters, and perhaps understandably so, but if word got out that the Hetman denied your help in dealing with them, he would lose face. Either way, I edge closer to the seat of my birthright. It's not really her birthright, but you know what? Let's go with it. My thanks, Tabez. The Hetman will no doubt and consider this a political maneuver, and he wouldn't be entirely wrong about that. The forlorn do present a problem to the compound. He'll listen to you. He'll listen to me. Captain J. Okay. Captain Kirk just showed up. He's time traveling or something again, I guess. You know how it is when you're a Star Trek character. Have you come to continue your carnies go? You're ignoring it. The only command I'm ignoring is the last one given by a monarch who wasn't in his right mind. I don't trust that girl. Yada yada. Okay. And you're her running dog, making sure it all transpires. Oh yeah. I do need help. Listen. These forlorn aren't like any ghouls you may have encountered before. They're more disciplined, able to show a measure of tactical acumen on the battlefield. If you're detecting a hint of admiration in my voice, it's because you're missing my point completely. The forlorn are still monsters, don't forget that. Okay. His patrol vanished. Oh no. It's called keeping tabs on your enemy, genius. While you're playing fetch with that ineffectual, high-talking little shepherd girl. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy killing you later. Yep. Cool. Cool. Where the heck is the door? Oh, there's the door. A maze. The tax scanner is picking up the recon team's tracer beacon. They are close. Hello, friends. We're not even going to fight. Because I don't think there's a badge for these guys. Is there? Let's beat some up and see if there is. They do not show up in too many missions as enemies, so if there's not a badge, I wouldn't be surprised. Defeat Dust. Racked up 30 Dust kills already? Wow. Dust, Carnies, Apparitions. Okay, yeah, there's not a, pretty sure there's not a badge for these guys, so we'll just go through. Apparently we topsiders never learn. We saw this peacefully the last few visitors we had. Well, they weren't willing to do that. They're too busy trying to pump us full of lead, so how do we want to handle this? So why is there more conversation here than was in his little pop-up text? Like, what he said in the pop-up carries the whole meaning across. So why are there 4 paragraphs of stuff here? This is the music for running around the 3rd area of the Shadowrun Super NES game. You should play it sometime, XLG. Thank you, Dio. We'll stay here peaceful like to do something uncool. Yep, and if any of them do something uncool, we'll fight. Great. Got it. Understood. Let's go! Who replaces the light bulbs when they go out? Magic Bats Forlorn. I talked to them. He said Forlorn to exact some revenge, yeah. Scary looking used to be cannibal people. Great. We'll get out of here with her. You know, Falco's changed a lot from Star Fox, hasn't he? Oh, what a hideous beard. What an absolutely freaking hideous beard. I'm fine. They haven't touched us since we were taken captive. I mean, yeah, we attacked them. That's our fault. We had their territory, thinking they were boogeymen ready to pounce on us. Yeah, it's a literal neckbeard, man. Should orders come down here and just blind fire. Hear what I'm saying? Are you going to let me get out of here? Yep. You've done enough to these poor creatures already. You are correct. You and your friends did do enough to these poor creatures already. Yep, how you holding up? How am I holding up? That's exactly the nonsense you don't need. See, look at all this red text. You're gonna let me out, and I'm gonna carry out my orders, which are simple. Kill these scumbags. As soon as you get me out of here, I'm going to punch their faces. And nice, you're a chump and a troublemaker. You get to stay locked up. Oh, look at me doing like some terrible politicking here. People who are going to side with the Hetman, stay locked up with these guys. People who are more, you know, sane, come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Well, it's pretty much I would have thought we'd been executed by now, considering that we came in and started shooting at them without warning after they subdued us and threw us in these cells with nothing but 3 meals a day. They even bandaged me up. We were wrong about them. Forlorn aren't evil. The fact they're letting you decide my fate peacefully should be enough to prove that. Yeah. So 3 out of 5? That ain't bad. What Exodus, man? Twitter is exactly the same as it was before, except some people have chosen not to be there. And everything still looks about the same. Well, I take that back. There's fewer death threats now. So that's kind of nice. Like, there's fewer things where people are calling for other people to be dead. So that's an improvement. Give me a status report on the recon patrol. Did you left some of my people down the ghouls? Yep. He's such a loser. And what's really funny is those artists who did leave, they come back and then they post, like, periodically, they tweet out, hey, I'm over on the other site. So what does that tell you, XLG? I just saw, like, 2 people doing that today. It's like, reminder, I'm not posting art over here. If you want to see my art, come over to this other place. You know, when you put yourself into exile, it's really hard to get people to see what's going on. So the Forlorn were willing to speak with you even after the Hetman antagonized them. That bodes well for future alliance. But I have called you it before. My heart is now... Oh god, you are my good friend. Alright. Ooh, that language. That's like reading something written by Paul. Ooh. Something doesn't quite sit right with me, Tabez. Not after your last sojourn into the tunnels of the Forlorn, the Hetman has said his impetus was sending recon patrol to the territories to gauge their threat. Your report said the recon patrol had orders to just go and start shooting. That sounds like a kill team, not recon, and it doesn't add up. Furthermore, it endangers any chance we have forming an alliance with the Forlorn. I need you to speak with the leader of the Forlorn, Demetrius Vasilikos, on my behalf, as Palatine of the compound, and see if some kind of truce can be salvaged from all of this. Told you I had something crunchy. So a genetic resequencer, that's cool. If your art's on the internet, it's going to get scraped by AI. Especially if there's no, like, there's no login portal, or, you know, there's like, at least on Twitter, an account has to be logged in to see something like that. Now, I guess you could go like, oh, but Grok is scraping it or whatever, and yeah, that's true. But pretty much every website has this problem to some extent. Okay, I'm just assuming you read all that text, because I didn't read it, because I was gesturing at my monitor as if you could see my hands. I guess I should get like a real VTuber rig so I can like wave my hands around and stuff. I will say this, I really despise that AI is being used to automate the things that are joyful in life instead of the drudgery. Like, where is the AI that just pulls a lever in a factory or whatever, right? Where's the AI that mows my lawn? Why is AI going to, like, make art or do writing or create music or whatever? Like, that seems ridiculous. The joyful things are being automated with machinery, while the drudgery remains to humans? What bullcrap is that? Go back and tell your Palatine I'll have none of it, and tell your Hetman I'll eventually wear his neck veins as a bracelet. Ugh. You even know what we're doing for you? We're keeping the ghouls back from being able to access the surface. If it weren't for the efforts of my people, your compound would have been overrun by my fellow cousins ages ago. There's something else I'll demand. The ghouls have somehow breached the tunnel section's outer containment gates. My second noble savage is leading the charge to reseal them, but needs help. Help Savage seal the gates. Alright. Oh man, the myth, the legend himself, Noble Savage. Love this guy. Look at him! Look at him! Boom! I can't believe I used to be one of these things. Well, you know what? I can. Let's save homeboy over here. That mega streamer you're talking about also said he requested his bank to be present for all withdrawals because he feared its voice being duplicated by AI. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Like, stuff like that is all, it's all terrible. I don't really know what else to say, man. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, this is all just bad. I've not been a believer in a lot of this automated stuff for a long time. Years and years ago, when they were first putting in like license plate readers and automatically billing people for tolls or whatever. Like, already at that point, I was like, this sucks. Like, if it's that important, then it should have to be witnessed by a person. Like, just being like, oh yeah, we're going to automatically say someone's guilty of a crime because a machine said so. Like, that doesn't seem right. Because we all know whatever person is put in charge of having to review those automatically generated tickets and stuff, they have a quota to meet. They don't care about the truth. They don't care if the license plate reader got your plates right or not. They just have to make, 1,000 tickets a month or whatever. And so whatever comes across their desk, rubber stamp. And now AI wants to take away the meager joy of me, doodling, right? Replaced with like professional art. Like, where's the fun in that? It's one thing to use like the AI generated stuff as like toys. And I've done that a little bit. And that is how I got the Hond, I guess. If anybody really wants to get mad at me for having that emote, but see, I've never even heard of Sano before, but I believe it. I believe what you say. I don't know what Suno is. Like, you're saying words that I no comprehende. What are you still fighting for? We sealed the gate, bro. Is there another ambush? I guess not. Yeah, that's Noble Savage. He used to be a cop. Before the villain Neuron got hold of him and did that to him. So he's the same kind of creation as these ghouls were beating up. He's just like the next step up in the food chain. Because he's got the whatever engine in his chest, like Maelstrom does. I forget exactly what that's called. No, he's got nothing in common with either of those characters. Booyah! Oh man, that was a random coughing fit. Wow. Actually, I think the giant red window is the replacement for his heart. He's like Dick Cheney, man. He doesn't have one anymore. Actually, that's not true. I think Dick Cheney eventually did get a heart transplant, but for a while, he had no heart. Anyway, the character is literally a noble savage. Like, he's a ghoul, man. He's a feral cannibal creature. But he still had, like, that cop stuff deep inside him. He's basically what if RoboCop ate people instead of what if RoboCop spun a gun on his finger. Like, that's the idea here. You sealed those gates, you submitted a measure of trust between the Forlorn and the compound. Mr. Nadia and the Carnival have already convinced Dr. Helix to come to the first ward. Or to sabotage, trouble me. Could it be that the Hetman's recon patrol was sent to the Forlorn tunnels to find some way to overwhelm Demetrius' fortresses with ghouls? So to what purpose? Nadia set up the meeting between Helix and the Forlorn, and I would like you to attend it. Dem has been growing nervous of late, and I must stay here to figure out why. I fear he would do anything to trump an alliance between the compound and the Forlorn. Not to mention reforging the bond we once shared with the Carnival of Light. I would need such allies to secure my title at Palatine and be fully recognized as the leader of my people. I'm not suggesting violence, but, you know, violence. You know, this is a game where we punch people with superpowers. Like, violence is inevitable. Hark! Look at that. The Hetman was trying to kill them because Calvin Scott is evil. Well, just remember, Dick Cheney shot a lawyer. He can't be all bad. Wow. Did you see that guy spring? Yeah, we're just gonna, like, zip through this, man. I don't want to fight all these resistance goons. Hat Trick. Good name. Too bad there's not 3 of him. As a Canadian, you get that reference, right? A hat trick? Oops. And look at Savage, man. He's taking out everybody. He has gone, you know, full cray-cray. Never go full cray-cray. Is this just a dead end? It's just a dead end, isn't it? Oh, we got drama in the looking for group chat. Apparently, somebody's got Augustus Galba blocked or something here. Apparently, he sent tells and didn't get an invite. Ooh, the high drama. That actually happened to me once on live. I had just given the person whose global handle was Levatine that name. I probably mispronounced that because it's like Norse. And then they were forming a some Incarnate trial or something. And I'm like, yo, invite me. And then that's when I learned that they had me like on the ignore list because they did not in fact invite me. You're too late to save that goal, and you'll be too late to save your Palatine. You've been played. You're all fools. My kill team is just part of a much larger plan orchestrated by the Hetman. You've been played for a fool. My kill team, guess what? We were just part of a much larger plan. Yeah, got it. Yes, you know how you can block people. They had me on their global ignore list after I did them a big favor of giving them a character name that I had had for years. I have no idea why. Wow. Well, if anybody sides with them, that's one way to get rid of a lot of people, dude. So I was just kind of like, that's weird. I really didn't get it, man. We were on teams like all the time. Because we're in the same couple of communities together. So like it didn't make any sense at all, but whatevs, you know? Can't please everybody. And if you try, you'll just go crazy. So don't even try. I wonder how that person's doing, man. They lived in Venezuela. I hope they're okay. Like, a lot of really crazy sounding stuff has gone down down there. Take this, Resistance Commando. Yeah, that's right. In your face. I do enjoy getting like a wrecking crew together like this. It's kind of fun. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And hear the lamentations of the women. Or the resistance commandos in this case, like brick wall right here. Umbrella like umbrella? Okay. Alright, we got the carnies. And let's get upstairs. No, not up here? Oh, probably that little door or something, huh? We'll have to find it. Doing an audiobook. Gross. No, not really. I haven't thought about it. Look at all this text he's spamming in the middle of a fight. Like, who can keep up with all this? I thought Contact was a dumb movie, man. I don't know that I want to read the book. In a way, he was conflicted and haunted as the monarch. These heirs are my own to live with. You should know, however, that for the passing of Demetrios, and to strengthen the bond between the compound and the Forlorn, I've made noble Savage my new hetman. Go to him, Tabez. Just as I do, he sees you as a protector of First Ward and would have your counsel. Alright, that's another story arc down, guys. Hopefully I didn't crunch too much in your ears while I was doing that. Let's pop up here and do Noble Savage's arc. In the next episode! Oh god, was I muted that whole time? I have no idea. The mute button is too powerful for me. Send help. Send the police. Police-y! Police-y!